Hey everybody, we're out here rat trapping some more ponds again. Rifle season's over with, so it's really the only thing left to do. We got a new pond here. Hasn't been trapped by anyone in a few years, I know for sure. Found a couple bank dens here. I don't know if you can see them very good. This one looks like it's a little more traveled. There's some coloration coming out of the ground there, and one right here as well. Doesn't look as used, but we're gonna put two 110s in there and see what we can catch. Haven't scouted this pond yet, so I don't really know where the holes are or where all the activity is, but it looks like there's a little feeder hut right there. Eventually take a look at. We're gonna work our way around it, so put a couple 110s here and we'll keep moving. Hopefully tomorrow we got some rats. Well, I'm still out here setting rat traps. Had to double back, as I said, about 18 traps. There's tons of bank dens, and I doubled back to head towards my truck to get more traps, and I came across one of the traps I set, and I already got a muskrat. So just setting traps and I already got one, so you can't beat that. We'll reset this thing and go back and check the rest of them and see if we get anything else. Well, I'm out here checking rat traps. The first check of these traps here, first couple traps, nothing in these bank dens. And I came across this one. This bank den, I got one here, looks like. Looks like a decent sized one there. I got a couple down here. It looks like got one going in there. Nothing in that one. And then got another one going in there. So in about 20 feet of bank, had 4 dens and got 3 rats, so that's not too bad. Got still quite a few traps to check, so hopefully get a few more. And this one here, I actually got one yesterday when I was setting them. I doubled back and I already had one in it, and I got another one today, so looks like it's a pretty active hole. These holes are so easy to find in this particular pond. I don't know if you can tell real good on the video, but you can tell the coloration. They're swimming up in them holes, and they're dirtying up the water. And I mean, you can walk right along the bank and spot them off from 20-30 feet away. It's real easy. Put a 110 in that hole and it's lights out for these rats. So I'm gonna get these 3 taken care of, reset the traps, and continue on the line. Just wanted to show you guys what the sets I'm making look like. I mean, they're super easy. It's hard to remake the set and show you at the same time with only one guy filming, but you can see, I mean, the bank, it's indented where they're going up there, and I put that 110 right in that hole right there. Just all it takes is one stick firmly in the mud. The muskrats are small animals. They're not going to get away from that. But didn't get anything in that one, and then it come down here and got a rat going into the hole on this one here. A couple feet down the way here. Another rat going in. And then a couple more feet down, got another rat going in. So there's obviously a lot of muskrat in this pond here. Got 3 in a row. Had a couple with nothing in them, then had another 3 in a row. So this pond isn't very big. I mean, it might be an acre, but it's no deeper than 3 feet the whole way. So they don't got a lot of huts built. They're coming up in these bank dens, and so far I've been nailing them. It's the first day. I mean, you expect a little bit more on the first day than you do the rest of the days. But trick I like to do and that we learned is you stay mobile. You keep shifting traps around. You find that after a few days the sets get worked out and they might not be moving, or they might be wising up to your sets. You just keep moving around and you just keep getting the rats. So my goal is to get 20 or so out of this little pond in a week, and I think I got, counting the one I got yesterday, I think I got 7 so far, so I'm well on my way. Alright, just a few feet down from where I last left you, got another rat. It's unbelievable, really. Just about every hole I'm getting one here. Sure it's gonna peter out, but it doesn't get old. This one looked like he was going in too. Nice size rat. Not too bad. We'll take him out, reset it, and hopefully our luck continues here. Okay, so far got 6 rats down. I got, let's see, I got 4 traps here in a row. Got a rat there. Looks like he might have been coming out of the hole. Number 2. See number 3 in a row. Going in. Number 4. This is crazy. Never really had a pond like this to trap. I mean, I think you can throw a trap anywhere in this pond and you're gonna get these rats. I guess there's a ton of them in here, but so I got 10 so far, and I still have about 8 traps to check, so looks like I'm on record pace here, so this is good stuff. Well, just finished checking the line here for the day. The total ended up being 15 rats. I had 38 conibears set, so it's not quite 50%, but it's pretty close to 50% catch rate, so that's pretty good. But it's not going to be like that tomorrow or the rest of the days. Just goes downhill, but I'm happy with it. A lot of it has to do with the weather. It's mid-December here in northwest Pennsylvania, and there's no snow. It's 50 degrees, and it's tough to trap rats in ice and cold. I mean, you can definitely do it, but it makes it 10 times easier when you're trapping them in 50-degree weather, and it shows. So got 15 rats. I wanted 20. Looks like I'm going to get 20. Hopefully I catch a few more in the next few days, but stay with us here, and we'll keep on trapping muskrats. Well, I'm out here checking rat traps again. This is the 4th day, 4th check of this particular pond here. Didn't videotape the last few days due to the weather, but I got 29 out here so far, and oh, this is probably about the 12th or 13th trap I checked today. Finally got one on the board here. Looked like he was going in, and got him right around the head, in the shoulder area. Good catch there. As expected, it's kind of petering out here. I didn't have any snap traps or anything thus far, and I finally got one, but trying to stay ahead of them. Might have to do some shifting around the traps again today. There's still a couple huts I didn't set. I did set this one over here, but there's one on the far side I didn't set in a couple holes, so I'm going to try to shift a few traps around and get a couple more out of here before I pull them. I'd like to, this is the 30th one. I'd like to get a couple more anyway, but this stage of the game, anything's better than nothing. So I'll take this rat here and reset this hole and maybe shift a few around and hopefully got a few more. Well, still checking traps. In a hole right here, and got one going into a bank den. Second one of the day. This is actually one of the ones I moved. The trap wasn't producing where it was at, so I moved it to this one, and looks like I got one. So looks like that move paid off. Did pull a couple other traps there that from holes that weren't producing, and I'm going to move them too. So if you keep shifting them around, maybe you can pick up a couple extra. So we're going to keep at her here. Okay, well, pulled my rat traps today. Didn't bring the video camera, actually forgot it in the truck, but ended up getting 4 rats and a bonus mink here on my last day. Had actually trouble finding this mink. He took my trap for a ride about 20 yards, but he must have hit the trap pretty hard, and I got him in the hind quarters here, and he ran off with it. But I found him. Nice male mink there, nice bonus. 4 rats under the ice. Got cold the last few days here. I ended up with 39 rats out of that last pond, so that would be 76 rats in 12 days. So we ended up doing pretty good. Hopefully, if the weather cooperates a little bit longer, we might be able to set some more in this other pond we have, maybe after Christmas or something. But pretty happy with our catch here. I'm going to skin these rats and take everything in to sell it. So thanks for watching. Okay, it's Christmas Day. I think I set about a little over 30 conibears here yesterday, but I was by myself, so I didn't videotape. We're just setting these bank dens again, just like we have been. And looks like we got 2 rats. That was going in. This one was coming out of this one. Looks like I just caught him actually. He was really, yeah, he looks like I just hammered it. So this is our second and third trap check of the day, and we already got 2. We're trying to hit triple digits here. We're knocking on the door, so I think if we leave these traps here for 3 or 4 days, we might be able to hit it. So we'll just reset these and keep going. Got another one. This is a nice big one. Yeah. A nice large rat here. It's early in the morning. Already got 3 rats down, so there's another bank den. Been nailing them on these bank den sets. We do have a couple huts down over there. We'll check later, but so far we're doing pretty good. Alrighty, this one was coming out too. Usually we catch these rats going into the holes, but this one was coming out. So he must have been in there when I set it. So get him out of here. Reset. Okay, another hole, another rat. Now on these holes here, there's some holes that are a little wider than others, and I'll show you what I like to do on them. If it's a small hole and the trap covers the whole hole, the entire hole, then I usually set the trap up like this because there's no way you can get around it. But if it's a little wider, I like to set the trap like this because the spring will cover some of that and block it off, and I put a stick right here and angle it up so there's only one way he can go. And this one happens to be one of those ones where it's a little wider. So what I do is I bed my trap where I want the trap over the hole. I run that stick down through there. I broke it off, so I'll just use the other half too. And I make sure she's bedded properly, and that spring with the 2 sticks in there is going to cover half the hole. You can't see it now, but it's muddy, so there's only one way he can go in, and it's an easy way to block him off, and it takes 2 seconds. So, okay, got on the rat by the head. Banked end set again. What's this? Sixth rat?
6 for 10.
Yeah. 6th rat out of 10 traps so far. Keep in mind this is the first day checking, so we're going to do pretty good, hopefully. Well, better than the rest of the days, but got another one by the head. Set this hut yesterday. There's all kinds of activity around here. It's like a beaver lodge. They're swimming up here. You can see their claw marks there. There's a puddle here that's filthy. You must run through there, but I set 2 110s on the hole. Looks like I got 1. I thought maybe I'd double since there was so much activity, but this one's not sprung, so got a rat. He's all covered in dust, so I probably got him pretty early last night. Oh, he's a nice big one, right around the head. Got a couple more huts out in this pond here, quite a bit bigger than the other one. Less than 100 yards away, so we're trapping the same rats. He came right through here. He came. I know. There's a lot of activity here. I thought there might be another hole out here. I think I'm missing a hole. He came from here somewhere. It's probably under this. That was a rat, 100%. Right here. Got it. That's a hole. Joe's just found a hole. We just spooked out a rat. We'll move that trap that didn't produce, and we'll get him tomorrow. Okay. Had a hole set here on this hut. I looked and I saw the chain is up to the trap here, and it's going into the hut, so I don't know what I have here. I'm going to start pulling on it. Got one. Oh, he's all chewed up. So what happened was, oh, he's all chewed up. I caught a muskrat here, and a mink got him and drug him up in there and started eating him. Tore off his hind quarter, his leg, and his tail. So we better get some mink traps in here. Yeah. Look, there's a hole right here. Looks like a burrow right in there, and he got my rat. So we got to get him. Hopefully we get him tomorrow. A nice rat.
Now we're coming up to our next trap here. We probably checked about a good 7 or 8 and a bunch of nothing, but we come up to this one and it looks, you can see we got one, and this is our first rat of the day, and it actually puts us in the triple digits for the year, so that's a huge mark for us, and hopefully we have a couple more rats today.
Checking our last hut of the season. I think we pulled all our traps today, and we're done muskrat trapping, so let's see if we got anything.
Yeah, I see him.
We got another set on the back side. See if we got anything over there. Oh, no, it's right here. We doubled. Good. All right, so this would be 41 and 42 of this pond, and we only trapped it for 4 days. That hut out in the middle, you can see a little one. We didn't set that hut. We left a couple huts and a couple holes empty so we could leave some seed for next year. And Connie Creek floods this too, so we'll have rats in here every year, but we did pretty good this year. We got more time to trap rats because of the weather. That was the biggest thing. And I think we got 119 rats this year in pretty much 3 or 4 ponds. but we had really good ponds to trap, and they haven't been trapped in years. That's why we did so good, but we're pretty happy with it. 119 rats. But beaver came in a couple days ago, so we're going to start trapping beaver. But thanks for watching. Remember, we don't trap because we want to, we trap because we have to.